Oh, no. That's better. Guys, who am I? Thomas Frank? Arsenal? Oh, this ain't even an Arsenal mug, but you get my drift. What a howler. What an absolute week to be an Arsenal fan. Yet again. You got Tottenham managers sipping out of Arsenal cups. Man City dropping points again. You got Spurs losing again. You got United drawing again. I mean, that's nothing new at this point. Chelsea losing. It's beautiful. We just have to do our job now. It is match day, however, and we've got a little match against Liverpool. I don't know how to feel. I'm nervous, but I'm excited. I'm motivated. I'm not even playing. So I can't even fathom how the players are feeling. And you know what? I think they're going to be feeling that Liverpool are defo there for the taking. Like, they're a bit wounded, Isak's out. And I think Ekatike. But in terms of where we're at, lineup-wise, I think we should be all good. Near enough our strongest team. Maybe Calafiori, I don't know. But Nkapie still doing an amazing job at left-back because he's defo come in and done his thing. We'll start there. I guess lineup, Raya, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, and Nkapie or Calafiori. Either way, not mad at left-back. Midfield picks itself again. You can't really disrupt it as much as I want Eze to play and do his thing. He could possibly go to the left, but again, Trossard's there. But yeah, midfield, Zubi, Rice, Odegaard. It's becoming that fluid trio of a triple pivot. I didn't think I'd be saying this, a triple pivot. So you got Rice and Zubi complementing each other. Most of the time, they're further forward than Gyökeres. We'll get there. We'll get to him. Odegaard slowly ticking over, slowly becoming more fluid. He looks like he's not holding on and dilly-dallying on the ball as much as the start of the season and last season. He looks like he just wants to play it forward a lot more. Saka, of course, he got a bit of a rest against Bournemouth. I think he came on around last 20, didn't he? Yeah. So Saka on the right. I would go up front. I'd still go Gyökeres up front. Bully Van Dijk. Make Konate make mistakes like he normally does. Do it. Just bully him. Bad him up. You're not going to give Van Dijk all that time on the ball that he usually gets at the back. No, you're not playing those diagonals to whoever on the right for Liverpool. Nah, mate. Play Gyökeres. Bad him up. Occupy that, that last two, maybe even three if Grafenberg wants to get in the mix and help out. But yeah, I'd go there. Trossard on the left. You can't really change that because he's arguably our best attacking player this season. So that's my lineup. Let me know what you think. Who would you start over these players? If you agree, then comment down below as well. But yeah, I wouldn't even be mad if Kai Havertz started or came on towards like even the last 30, 40. 40? Who says that? Last 40. You might as well say half. Jesus, I don't know yet. I don't know because he's done well against Liverpool. Don't get me wrong. But I just think the way we're playing, you can't disrupt that chemistry. We're scoring 3-4 goals a game at this point now. So attacking-wise, that's been a lot of complaints over the past few months, especially, just before Christmas. So just keep it as it is. Don't mess it up too much. Don't overthink Arteta because I love you. Wish I had your hairline, but sometimes you can defeat yourself before the match has even started. You're a bit like Pep in the sense of you do so many great, genius things, but you overthink sometimes. You overcomplicate a lot. So just keep it simple. Just keep doing what you're doing, basically. And hopefully the players will too. So yeah, predictions, it's a tough one because we're at the Emirates, which we're so good at the Emirates. It is Liverpool though. You can never count them out. You can't think, they're not like they were last season or a couple seasons, whatever. Let's be honest, I think they're unbeaten in like the last 9. I know there's a ton of draws in there, but still, it counts for something. And let's be honest, they are still the champions. Like, let's not mug it off. I know City battered them at home. I don't know. I just think we just need to play our game. Don't overthink the occasion. Business as usual. Yes, passion, emotion, the will, the hunger, all that good stuff. That's what we need at Emirates, even from the fans. The past few years, we've been so emotional as a fan base, as a football team, as a manager. Business. That's what City are. Well, have been. And we'll get into their result as well. But City have been the past 3-4 years like just business, no emotion. Yes, Pep has scratched his face off and done other things to, but that's excusable because he was going through a lot of personal stuff last season, divorce and everything. Arteta, keep a cool head. I'm glad it's at the Emirates. It's not at the Anfield Stadium because it's kind of like a weakness for Arteta. He does get overly invested and emotional when he's there. You saw in a documentary how he feels and the mental block he has when he played there going missing. If you watched it, you know. So yeah, just keep a level head. I'm going for my match predictions in terms of scores. I'm going 2-0. I'm going there. I'm going 2-0. I think it's going to be a 0-0 until quite late on in the maybe first half. I think we'll nick a goal. Second half, we go again, maybe an early goal, and then we just chill out a bit. I wouldn't even rule out them nicking a goal and then us blitzing them. So it could even be a 3-1, 4-1. But in terms of where I think the team will be heading, just business. Just keep it, keep it calm. I'm going Declan Rice and Saka this game, the match scorers. Maybe even a cheeky Trossard in there. So let's see. City dropping points again, though. What is happening, bro? Like, yes, they've had players come back here and there. Nico Gonzalez is back and Doku's sort of, back to his, I wouldn't say best, but back to his sort of like left wing shenanigans, jinky majinkies and just running the ball out of play or doing something with it. Harden looks frustrated. He looks like, where are my players? Where's De Bruyne? Where are all these guys that I used to bang with? Like, pause. So look, a lot of their players are looking knackered. Chemistry is not really there. Rodri's coming back, doesn't look sharp at all, which is understandable, very serious injuries. Then you got Donnarumma, who's looking very shaky lately. The back four totally changed, apart from Nunez, really. O'Reilly looks knackered. He's young. But I'm not sitting here defending. I don't care, bro. I'm happy. The arrogance on some of their fans, and let's be honest, there's only a couple of them, online and in person. But one thing I noticed, though, you're challenging for the title, 6 points behind? And the Etihad is empty, bro. Etihad, literally Etihad. What the hell is going on there? So many empty seats. Like, it's actually mad. And I don't know if it's because people are back to work or I don't know. There's no excuse for it. Like, you're in a title race. You're Manchester City. Like, it's crazy. Are they going to be signing players? It looks like they are. Maybe Gahey, Semenyo, probably another couple, knowing them, knowing Pep. If I'm honest, I'm not even scared. Like last year, don't get me wrong, Marmoush, all those players came in, did their thing, but I still weren't thinking they're going to win the league. Like once they sign them players, even with a Semenyo and Gahey, there's so many holes in that squad. The aging players, Bernardo Silva, Diaz, Ake, like all these players, don't get me wrong, still great, but there's just not that level anymore that they used to have. And I'm here for it. 1-1 against Brighton, though. And I was so happy again because Matoma scored a good goal. And the right back, he's Turkish, Kadiolu, man. What a player. Like, even for Turkey and Fenerbahce, like, he played really well. Like, he was one of our, if not best players, like, in the squad. Well, defensively anyway, of course. Arda Güler and, Yildiz and all that. City can keep dropping points because they've got United soon, which is away. So that could be another good thing. But yeah, Arsenal, stop looking over your shoulder. In fact, I don't think they do. They look like they're just focusing on themselves this year. Whereas previous years, they were always checking, like just checking and they get stumbled or just mess up and get in their own heads. But yeah, 2-0 I'm going tonight. Liverpool, let's go. Depleted Liverpool team, mentally, physically, even some of their players, they're not at their best and some of their players are injured as well. We're getting our players back. We literally got maybe one player out that I can think of, that's not going to be in the squad maybe. I think Calafiori. I think. Anyway, hopefully he's back. But if not, I think we're still going to do our thing. Let us know down below what you think in terms of score predictions, lineups, and what you think is going to be happening to City going forward. Are they still going to be dropping? Just before I leave you, I think we'll be 7 or 8 points clear. So we are actually 5 points ahead now because they got the point. And yeah, that's looking naughty. A little 8-point lead. That's not bad. That is not bad. We'll be on 51 and they'll be on 43. Wow, I'm loving that. Anyways, leave all your thoughts, opinions, predictions, and everything down below. That's enough waffle from me. And yeah, I'll catch you after the game. See ya.